My God, I'm nervous for him.
All right.
That was unnecessary, Scott. That was unnecessary, Scott. Warpugs, it's summertime. Yay! We're at the very end of summer. Kids are going back to school. Football season is about to start up. And the question has been asked that we must, and I mean must, figure out. Will guns shoot underwater? Got the 50 BMG, 500 S&W, 5.56, and more. Guys, this is Kentucky Ballistics, and we are here to learn a very valuable lesson, just in case we fight underwater zombies or underwater gremlins. And these are the important questions that we must ask ourselves. Guys, Scott is here for us to answer these important questions for science. Science, Mr. White, science! I look like... Oh, wow, Okay, never mind. Warpugs, the T-Rex is in the pool. We're all having fun. Let's get kicked back. Guys, I hope you enjoy this. If you have not seen Kentucky Ballistics before this, you owe it to yourself to begin watching Kentucky Ballistics now. Guys, all links are in the description below. Let's just get into it, shall we? Let's go. Splashy, splashy.
Are you having fun swimming in my pool? Get out. Get out of my pool.
No, come on, man. Oh, dude, are you kidding? I love this guy. I really do. Things I have never done before. I've never jumped off the back of a monster truck into a pool.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky
Nice!
Ballistics. And if you ever wondered, will your gun fire underwater? Well, today, we're gonna find out.
Let's go.
5,000-gallon pool, and we're gonna see if a firearm will actually go off under the water. I have small calibers ranging all the way up to a 50 BMG, and we're gonna see if the gun will go off.
Let's go.
Will it go, or will the gun spontaneously disassemble?
I would hope it doesn't spontaneously disassemble. I would hope that. Scott, you are doing God's work, my brother in Christ.
I am very excited about today's video, so let's get set up and get started.
Let's go.
All right, well, up first, we have a 22 long rifle. This is a Ruger LCR 22 long rifle, and this is a revolver. And
the wife has just entered. She proceeds.
I will be using a 40 grain 22 long rifle. I honestly don't expect this to go very far if it actually goes off. But if a bullet does go far today and tries to puncture our pool, I do have a piece of steel in the pool to stop the round. So the key for today's video is to make sure the barrel and everything is full of water. That way we have equal pressure. So I'm gonna go under the water now and see if I can get this thing to go off.
Oh, okay, yeah. There we go. Round one.
Oh, wow, okay.
I bet that was loud.
We hit the steel. Also, a gun going off underwater. Just a 22. Wow, I felt that all over my body. I don't know about some of these bigger ones. We did hit the steel. But we obviously were not hitting it very hard. I mean, that 22 is in perfect condition.
Yeah.
So, ow! Horsefly! Okay, up next we are going to use a Glock 17 chambered in 9mm, and I will have a 124 grain 9mm full metal jacket. Get this thing full of water. Here we go.
Hit it again. Oh, look at that. Dude, I want to see the slow-mo guys on this. Oh my God. Look at that.
That is weird. When that goes off, like I feel it through my arm, like the water is like slapping my arm under there, and it's very loud. We hit the steel, and our slide functioned correctly and even locked back.
Nice.
Okay, well, hit the steel and then stopped right there. Again, did not do anything to that bullet. There is no deformation or anything. Now, if we were out in the open, in the air, that definitely would have deformed or Up next is an American classic, the 1911
Oh, what do you got
chambered
for me?
45 ACP. Now, I have a 230 grain
Nice.
45 ACP full metal jacket. I am very curious about this one
He has such wonderful toys.
because it has an external hammer, while the Glock is striker fired and it is inside the slide. This is out. So, is the water going to slow down that travel enough to where it will
I don't think so.
strike the firing pin hard enough to make this round go off?
I don't think so.
Is it going to go off just as it's intended to? Only one way to find out. Okay, here we go.
There we go. Whew. Now those bubbles right there are called cavitation bubbles, and that's the reason he's feeling that all over his arm. It is like, this is like legitimately how you destroy submarines, like by causing explosions underwater. That's legitimately what this is.
Okay, wow. All right, we hit the steel again, but I'll tell you something. That time, I've never felt that kind of a shockwave go through my fingers when firing a gun. I don't know what it is about the water. I know it's more dense and all that, but I am feeling a lot of not recoil, but just a
Force.
shock, like an impulse through my fingers. It's not like recoil. It literally feels like I'm slapping a table with a baseball bat. Oh! The gun went off. We hit the steel again, and our slide locked back. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
It's right there at the steel. And again, we have no deformation at all. Bullet looks perfect.
Not surprising.
And
Not surprising.
like the steel. This is really interesting. Now, I'm going to step it up to some bigger calibers.
Let's go.
But at this point, with the amount of shock I am feeling through the water in my face, in my ears, and through my fingers, I don't think it's wise for me to continue being in the water when these bigger guns start going off. So
Right.
I think I'm going to try doing something a little bit different moving forward. I have a vice grip, and I'm going to submerge this into the water, and then I'm going to vice grip the next few guns in this and pull a string, because I think that is probably the safest way to do this moving forward. So
The honest to everything. I was kind of surprised that he was doing this, and I did not know for sure how long he was going to stay in the water with these. I'm really glad he didn't go immediately to the high caliber, because what's happening, the impacts he's feeling, that is just flat out shock waves, and waves travel differently through the air than they do in water. It's just it's more dense. Sound travels faster, and in fact, sound can be lethal at much lower. There's just not enough. The particles are so dense. There's just not enough space between him and what's going on to dissipate that force. It's not like with air, where the blast radius can be, the particles are loose enough to where the blast can kind of dissipate before it really starts to affect you. That's what's going on here. And as somebody that used to work a lot with acoustics underwater, I'm really glad he didn't immediately go to the high caliber. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't, and when he said he was going to start off small, I was kind of happy about that, because if he would have fired off a 50 BMG underwater with him being there, he would have been in a lot of pain. He would have been in a lot of pain.
The next caliber we are going to be doing is 44 Magnum. This is a Ruger Blackhawk single action 44 Magnum.
Love the
and
scope.
I'll be loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 44 Magnum, 245 grain full metal jackets. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. I'm not gonna lie. A little sketchy pulling that hammer back underwater. Ready?
Let's go.
Here we go. Oh, wow. That is completely different out of the pool. And I am really glad that I was not in the pool for that.
Yep. Yep.
Ow! The knee!
The knee! Ah!
Okay, let's take a look at the gun because we are working with higher pressures. And I mean, it looks perfectly fine. There we go. Case looks normal. No signs of overpressure. Okay, we hit the steel. There's actually a mark on the steel this time, and for the first time we actually have some deformation on the bullet. So the 44
Now, this is probably less due to the 44 Magnum itself and more due to the amount of space that was between him and between the gun and the steel. He kind of shortened the space by about half. So if it had kept on traveling, it would have still hit the steel, but it wouldn't have deformed the bullet, I don't think. We'd have to have something very, very, very powerful to do that.
mag still lost a ton of energy, but still had enough energy to at least deform the bullet. That would hurt. Okay, it didn't work. Up next is going to be 500 Magnum. I am very curious to see what happens when this behemoth goes off under the water. So this is a Taurus.
I wish they'd be filming the top of the water because I'd love to see the shock waves, because you could actually see the shock waves out from that.
Raging Hunter, chambered in 500 Magnum, and I'm going to be using some Underwood ammo, Kentucky Ballistics, 600 grain hard casts. Okie dokie, 500 Magnum. Oh.
Yeah, that one. Ooh, oh, look at that cavitation chant. Oh.
That'll hold me down. I'm like Rampage Jackson.
Yeah.
This chain is a great idea. That's much easier. I should have been doing that from the get-go. The gun, I mean, to the naked eye, looks pretty good. Let's see if we, oh, I can see the bullet right now. Okay, found the bullet.
Let's take a look.
We have deformation that time.
Yeah, that one smacked. You could hear it.
Quite a bit, actually. That took quite a bit of force to actually dent that 500 Magnum round that much. But the steel is still perfectly fine. Not a dent in it. There is a green mark on it where it hit, but that's about it. That is awesome. Cannot believe the 500 Magnum went off underwater. And I will say, if you did fire a 500 Magnum under the water, you are probably going to be a little concussed, because even the 45 ACP was just absolutely nauseating to shoot. That would be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Why did it go off? Up next is going to be a 12 gauge shotgun, and I'm going to use two different types of ammunition. I'm going to use double-aught buck with 9 pellets, and then we're going to use a 1 ounce slug.
Now the double-aught buck, I'm going to be very, very, I don't think it's going to deform at all. I will actually be, considering the distance he's going to be shooting it, I think they are going to hit. The slug, though, I don't even know if it's going to hit that hard, to be honest with you.
Say we start out with double-aught buck. Put my chain on. Yeah, that's gonna keep me down.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, here we go. 12 gauge shotgun. Whoa. We had
You
a
just
light
got-
timer strike. Didn't go off.
Oh.
Had to. Unfortunately, the pump action 12 gauge was not going off, so I brought a backup.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little New England Firearms 12 gauge. Single shot with a hammer. Think it's going to go off. So
Okay.
again, double aught buck. Let's try again.
Let's
Here we
go. Okay.
Okay, so we had another light primer strike. So I think I'm going to give up on the double aught buck, and I say we just try a slug. And if we can't get that to go off either, I guess we're going to move on to rifles.
I'm kind of interested to see why. I'd like to know why the shotgun doesn't go off versus the rest of the guns. Especially considering the firing mechanism on this.
Okay, here goes the slug. Let's see what happens.
There we go.
Oh, okay. That one went off.
Oh, dude, that is just so wild.
This is why you use a lead sled.
I absolutely love this channel.
It's
Oh, it
just a
broke
device.
it.
So it broke the screw off of the shotgun. I mean, this whole fore-end just broke off, but it went off. I don't see any bulges. Oh, that's tight.
Yeah.
Oh no, we got some. This is broken.
Oh.
Right here. Now that may be from the vise when it went off,
Uh-huh.
but that thing does not want to open. Okay, well we have our first damaged firearm today.
Yeah.
Good news is it went off. So
Let me take a look. I want to take a look.
to bite. Oh,
Let's take a look at this
that
and
one
slow.
went off.
Whew. Oh, wow. Yeah, that thing got torn clean off.
It does not want to open.
It got torn clean off.
Okay, well we have our
I still am just completely under the assumption that it's got to be something to do with the shotgun shell itself. Not so much the striking pin, the hammer, anything like that. It's got to be the shell itself.
our first damaged firearm today. Good news is
I think.
it went off, so I know it's not loaded. Okay, here is our slug, and it actually has some deformation.
Oh,
It's
okay.
pretty. Actually, that almost looks like it went backwards. If I didn't know any better, I would say that it hit the steel backwards. But that is a really weird way for a slug to deform. But regardless, we got it to go off, and we hit our steel, but I broke the shotgun. So next, we are going to move on to rifles. I have
Let's go.
3 rifles that I'm going to use today. The first is an AR-15. This is a 20-round mag, and it's loaded up with 2 rounds of 5.56 full metal jackets. Curious to see how this goes. There are my goggles. Mom!
Ma! Ma!
Where are my goggles? AR-15, here we go. Oh!
Whoa, that was
went off
fast.
The first try.
Oh, that hurt something. Oh, wow. Look at that. We're rewinding that. I love Kevin. I love this stuff. Look at that. Oh, the shockwave actually moved the steel plate. When he gets into the BMG, he's gonna move that thing.
Pretty sure that gun exploded. There are little springs and everything down there.
Really? I knew something happened. I just couldn't see exactly
We blew
what.
up the gun. Pretty sure that gun exploded. There are little springs and everything down there. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So first of all, I'll get the mag in just a second. But we are split.
Oh my
right
God.
down the top. That is wild. It's completely split it.
Oh my
And that's all
God.
jammed up in there. The bolts jammed
It's done.
in there. We created quite the high pressure situation and completely destroyed the gun. You see that guy right there? He really hurts. I just can't get them. Here's our mag. Completely disassembled. Blew the bottom out. Spring.
I'm sitting there watching this and I'm wondering, he's going to use the 50 BMG. He's probably going to destroy that gun too. I'd be surprised if he didn't.
And then there's the second round I had in there just in case the first one didn't go off. There it is. 5.56 bullet. No deformation on this. If I had to guess, it probably got pretty squirrely when it left the barrel, but it still did hit the steel, but I guess that lost a lot of energy. Okay, the AR-15 did not survive underwater gunfire, but will the AK-47 survive? This is the ultimate test. Which one is better, the AR-15 or the AK-47? This is my Century Arms AK-47.
I don't know.
This has actually been frozen in ice for 100 days and was perfectly fine. And we have shot black powder rounds through it. So this thing has proven to be pretty tough.
I was thinking that gun looked familiar.
But today, we'll really find out how tough it is. And I will be loaded up with a 7.62 by 39 full metal jacket. And I believe these are 123 grain. AK-47 is set up, so let's see what happens.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Oh, wow.
Oh! Oh, dude, that gun is screwed too. That whole, oh my God.
That's not looking too good either. Let's go check it out.
Are you sure you want to fire a BMG with this?
Woo! All right. So top cover blew off, which, I mean, I don't know if that's a big deal or not. Here is our spent casing, and actually, that's really interesting. If you look right there, the rim of that case almost got ripped off by the ejector. That's not normal. Now let's check out the gun. I mean, it looks like it's fine, but I wonder. Regardless, it's in better shape than the AR-15, which is absolutely detonated. And
the top cover missing, that might or might not hurt this gun. I mean, he might be able to get that put back on, everything like that. The AR-15 is screwed.
Our mag was okay. I'm guessing that we had a big spike in pressure, naturally, because it's underwater. But I don't think the AK-47 was damaged in any sort of way. I just think that the pressure blew the top cover off. And other than that, it seems like it's okay. I mean, this one is actually functioning. I'm going to say that the AK-47 wins.
Okay.
There it is. So,
yep.
Not a lot of deformation on that.
Nope.
Still looks about the same.
Yep.
That is really interesting. So I'm guessing these rifle rounds, them being pointed and not flat on the end, they're having a lot of trouble flying through the water. We're that close, so we're still hitting the steel, but I think if we had more water, you would definitely see this thing tumbling. I may be in a nice, cool pool right now, but at
Are you sure, Scott?
this moment, my neck is burning. So I considered using my Barrett 50 BMG in this video, but after seeing what happened to the AR-15 and the AK-47, I'm deciding against it. And instead, I have a Serbu RN50 chambered in 50 BMG. I'm very curious to see what happens when this goes off underwater. I know exactly how this gun fails when it's overpressured, but we're not going to talk about that. Anyways, we are going to get this loaded up.
He's got a scar on his neck from one of these things doing that.
With this giant 650 grain 50 BMG full metal jacket, and we're going to see what happens when a 50 BMG goes off underwater. I am always a little bit nervous when loading the RN50, but today I'm gonna have a whole new level of anxiety when trying to set this thing up and get it ready to fire underwater. You know, they say the best way to deal with trauma is to face it. I say that's horrible. You gotta swim in it.
Oh my God. Yeah. God, I'm nervous for him.
All right.
That was unnecessary, Scott. That was unnecessary, Scott.
Here we go. RN50 underwater. Oh, here we go. Oh!
The whole top of the pole. Exactly what I thought was going to happen. I wish they had been filming. Oh man, it took everything out. Yep. Yep.
What? What happened? Where did it? It went through it. It went through the steel and then through my pool. Hey, there's the bullet.
Yay!
Look at that. Well, that's the jacket. That is the jacket to it.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. That was awesome. That was awesome. I'm kind of surprised it went through the steel, honestly. We had seen all these other rounds slow down so much and just bounce off of that steel. But the 50 BMG still packing a punch underwater.
Oh yeah.
We made it through this steel, which this is about 1/8 of an inch thick, but it still managed to punch through that at kind of a weird angle.
I don't even know if it was, I don't think it was actually the bullet that caused the rupture. I think it was the pressure.
But it made it through. The gun, oh, okay, well, I figured that may happen. Yes, it came out of the vise and then punched my grip and completely broke it. But that's okay. That's an easy fix. Let's actually check out the gun. It
held up.
does not appear to be cracked.
It held up.
Anything like that. Oh.
That's bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's done.
We definitely had some overpressure in the gun because I can't get that undone.
Yep.
And that is a very bad sign, at least for this gun in particular, if the cap won't come off. So that's stuck on there pretty good. So we definitely had overpressure, but I guess not enough to actually detonate the gun. So I learned a lot today. Guns will in fact go off underwater. The bullets may not perform exactly how you want, and when you get up into the bigger calibers, the more higher pressured rounds, you may experience some failures. I also learned that if you are underwater when a gun goes off, there's a good chance you may be concussed, especially if you were under the water with a 500 Magnum or a 50 BMG.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed today's video.
Oh, vastly.
If you did, do me a big favor and give it a like and make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
Horseflies. Also be sure and check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt.
Yes.
And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
All right, let's take a look back at this. Hold on.
Much and just
We're gonna take
bounce off of that.
we're gonna take a look back at this. I definitely want to see this right here. Okay, yep. And all right, so take a look back here. This is what I think happened here. All right, see right there. I think this overpressuring right here, this massive pressure wave from the front of the gun, you see how the entire thing is distorted right there? I think that's what wound up rupturing everything. You can see the entire pull reverberating with it. Yeah, that did it. That 100% did it in my opinion. That 100% did it in my opinion. Warpugs, Scott has answered some amazing questions for science. And we're here for it. We have been here for it. I hope that Scott's contributions will get him a Nobel Peace Prize. Because, yeah, firing, you know, we really need to understand how to fight the aquatic goblins. And I think he has done a good service to all mankind. Not just you, not just me, all mankind. To understand how the aquatic goblins function, and if we should blast them with a 50 BMG underwater. Do not shoot guns underwater. Number 1, you won't like it. Number 2, you really won't like it. Number 3, I was really worried when I saw the title of this. And when I saw him that he was going to be getting in the pool with it, I was sitting there getting kind of concerned. Guys, Scott is a national treasure. He is a Kentuckian hero. All of his links are going to be in the description down below, as well as my own. Join me as a member of Patreon for early access, and I'll catch you guys next time.